Hello, my name is dadeBreuker, and this is latanoprost. This is my name as well and date. And so let's see. Latanoprost. Latanoprost is an ophthalmic medication used to treat glaucoma because it reduces the eye pressure. I've actually built latanoprost right here, which takes actually an exceptional amount of time. But let's get into this. So latanoprost. Also, this is the IUPAC name right here. We'll get into that in a second. So this is the molecular structure I actually just showed you already, but this is like easier to see than the small model I made right here. So latanoprost, let's go start with chiral centers. So we have multiple chiral centers. We actually have 5, and I've marked them all here because again, we don't have too much time. And so this will kind of speed things up. So we have 5 different chiral centers, and the formula for the amount of stereoisomers that we can get is 2 to the n. So 2 to the n is 2 to the 15, or 2 to the 5, which is 32. We can have 32 different stereoisomers. So to create an enantiomer, and I'm not going to show that right now because we don't have too much time, but if we get this to become an R, this to become an S, 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 then we have an enantiomer. Now, if we only change some of them, then we would only get a diastereomer. And so that's how we get the different diastereomers and enantiomers. And again, I can't show that, we don't have too much time. But so I'm going to show you this one right here just because I want to show that I can do this. So let's start with this chiral center right here. We know that hydrogen is on a wedge, which means it's coming towards us, and which we don't want that. So let's see. So we have this one as priority 1. This is priority 2. The molecular weight of this thing is just significantly bigger. And so we're going to go this way. But wait, this is supposed to be S. So we have to actually go this way because the hydrogen is facing towards us, and we do the opposite of what we would normally do in terms of priority. Now this arrow right here I drew going that way is because I drew it prior to flipping it, and for some reason I didn't change it, but that's okay. So now we are onto the name. This is honestly, I was kind of overwhelmed when I was looking at this this right here, but I'm going to break it down for you. So we have a parent chain of 7 carbons right here, and now that's where we get this hept, and you can see it down here as well somewhere. And there we go, hept right there. We have an ester functional group right here. We have 2 hydroxy, another hydroxyl group, and then a cyclopentane ring, a benzene ring, and then we have an alkene. And let's see, so the 5 comes from, that's where the alkene starts. The enoate is due to having an ester, and then the propane 2 is due to this propyl group right here. So we have taken care of this right here. The Z is because these are on the same side. So like this is like cis instead of trans. Now if the other, yeah, so we'll leave it at that. We don't have too much time. I don't want to get too much into it. And then the 7 is where the cyclopentane ring begins, and that is this big boy right here. And let's see, so we have our 1R, because like we just talked about, this is R, this is 2R, this is 3R, this is 5R, and then so that takes care of this. 3,5-dihydroxy, we have 2 hydroxys inside of this cyclopentane ring, and then on the second mark of the second carbon of the central cyclopentane ring, we branch off again. So in that branch off, we then get a 3-hydroxy, and we know this is R because we had just talked about it. So we get 3R, 3-hydroxy, and on the 5th carbon is attached to a phenylpentyl right here, cyclopentyl. Yeah, and then hept 5 enoate is from up here. So that is the that is the IUPAC name convention from this right here. So like I said, latanoprost is used in treating glaucoma. Fantastic drug. I don't use it myself, but also, fun fact, I guess, let me just put this out there. If you use latanoprost on your eyelid or eyelashes only, it'll actually grow your eyelashes. But probably don't do that. Just use something different. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.